Hey, hi,
Hi, Vinutha.
hi,
Good evening.
good evening.
Mm. Shall I start, Shravani? Okay, let's get started. Can you view my screen, Vinutha?
Yes, I
Can
can
you
see
see?
your screen.
So, yeah, today I'm here to give you the demo on the Salesforce testing. So, any idea about what is software testing or what is a Salesforce?
Yes,
Can you please brief me? What do you know about Salesforce or software testing?
yeah. So I have 14 years of experience into software testing, and coming to the Salesforce, it's a uh, CRM tool,
Mm-hmm.
mainly focusing for the customer Salesforce, like sales and all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you have experience into automation testing as well?
Sorry, which one?
Automation testing. Any kind of automation tools you are working with?
Yeah, I have idea on Selenium.
Okay, but you don't have hands-on, right?
That's correct.
Okay, okay, fine, that's fine. Let's get started. So we'll talk about what is a Salesforce first. So as you have the knowledge on software testing, so we'll in our demo session we'll have the major focus on the Salesforce and what types of clouds we will be having and what is actually a Salesforce will do. Okay, so Salesforce testing is like we can say Salesforce is a CRM application, so customer relationship management application. So what will the Salesforce do? Okay, this is called as a what I can say is like a for example, if a customer service agent want to use the Salesforce application, here the Salesforce will work will be having a service cloud. Okay, so service cloud will deal about the entire service manage the customer relationship management with respect to like they will be having the chatbots where the people or the clients can directly interact with the chatbot, and this chatbot will be connected to the Salesforce application. So have you any times had the chance to work with Salesforce kind of application? Have you seen how the UI of the application will look like?
Yes, I have practiced a few things like creation of objects, fields, and apps in Salesforce itself.
So generally in Salesforce, we will be having a tool called Trailhead. Okay, so this Trailhead will be having the learning things. Okay, if you click on the learning and here learning on Trailhead, if you click, so you will be having variety of opportunities, variety of articles here where you can start learning and you can gain your points. Okay, where you will be getting the points and you can also take the certification with respect to the Salesforce as well. Okay, so we will be having variety of opportunities with respect to Salesforce. Apart from the developing and the testing, you will be having the opportunities as a consultant as well or an admin. So if you can if you are interested, you can work as a Salesforce admin or a Salesforce sales cloud consultant, service cloud
Your
consultant.
voice is breaking up and your voice is not clear.
Uh,
Your voice is breaking up.
okay, let me change my internet connection then. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so how about now? Can you hear me now? Is this clear?
Yeah, now it's clear.
Okay, right. So Salesforce is the number one CRM application in the world. Okay, it's number one CRM application. You can also say Salesforce as a cloud-based customer relationship management application that helps companies to manage their sales, customer service, marketing, and business operations. So, like, you will be having some key features with respect to the Salesforce, like as I already said. So it's a CRM application. So CRM is like it will help the business or the organization to maintain their data or to manage their customer information. Like they can create the leads, opportunities, and they can also try to connect with the customers. So here we'll be having a variety of clouds like we will be having Sales Cloud. So Sales Cloud will basically deals with the sales automation. So for example, there was a lead. So here it will convert, it will majorly focus on the sales lead is convert into a sale. So that will work, that will happen in the Sales Cloud. Whereas coming to the Service Cloud, you will be also having the Service Cloud where it will be designed for customer service or like if you have like if you take any example of the application. So for example, if I take this, okay, so if you use this chatbot here, you can see this is the chatbot. So from here, they can they will be raising the chat request and this will be transferred into the sales cloud or service clouds of the Salesforce, and from there they will be connecting with the customer service agents. So this is a kind of service cloud. So in the backend they will be having this service cloud application which is connected to the Salesforce, and you will be having the marketing cloud. So marketing cloud, it's a kind of email marketing or social media marketing or analytics. So if you connect your sales cloud with your sorry if you connect your Salesforce application to the marketing cloud, so it will automatically sends the SMS, it will automatically sends the emails, and it will also do the social media marketing that will happen here under this marketing cloud. Whereas you will be also having the commerce cloud. So Commerce Cloud, it's uh it's a kind of a personalized uh like, or you can say it can be like if you see the e-commerce applications like Amazon or Flipkart, so that kind of applications can be implemented with the help of this Commerce Cloud. So based upon the organization, for each organization they can create their own personalized shopping experiences using various channels we have. And we'll be also having community cloud. The community cloud will create so if you are using any third party vendors, for example, if I'm the user, I'm using the Salesforce and I want some third party organization. From there, the service customer service representatives will talk to the will talk to the clients. In such case, we can use this community cloud where the third party agents will start interacting with the clients. And apart from that, you will be also having platform and app exchange and you will be also having analytics cloud. Okay, so these are the variety of clouds we will be having. And based upon the types of customer requirements, they will be using. So, as a part of this, so any questions still here, Vinutna?
No, as of now, I'm good.
Okay. So, let's see an any kind of application.
If you have the account, you can directly log in. I have already created the account.
Yeah, you also have already created, but I'm using the special separate account for this. So, let's
Okay.
do it. Super. Maybe it is taking some time. So in between, we'll talk about this. So what kind of testing we require as a part of this SFDC testing? So as a like, what are the different types of testings you worked in your role? Like
Functional
what
testing,
types of tests?
yeah, functional testing, non-functional testing, performance testing.
Yeah,
Mostly I have worked on this.
yes. So this Salesforce testing also involves the functional testing, similar to the majority normal functional testing as well, integration testing. Why? Because we will be integrating varieties of tools with this help into this application. So you can integrate MuleSoft, Tableau. Based upon the requirement, we can integrate it. We can integrate Twilio based upon the client's requirement. So that is the reason we will do this integration testing as well. And so currently, Salesforce is basically used for the uh, organizations as well. So if it is the banking and as you already said, we will also do this performance testing.
What is the full form of SVDC, SFTC?
Salesforce.com.
.com. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is like apart from this, like if you do this UI testing, user interface testing, and you can also integrate with the mobile. So you can also do this mobile testing as well. So these are the different types of testings we will be doing. So for the automation perspective, so if you are, we will be having some kind of no-code automation tools like SLQ, Prover, or something. But like if you are, you can also integrate the Selenium or Cypress for this to do this automation testing. So if your organization is interested in no-code automation tools, we will be having Prover, we will be having SLQ, and for normal tools we have Cypress, Selenium, and we can use all the types of frameworks which are available like TestNG, Cucumber for doing this Salesforce automation as well. Okay.
Okay.
So like these are the no-code automation tools like where right, Salesforce. In Salesforce, some functionality will be already available. Okay, so the developers, the Salesforce developers, will be customizing the code as per their new requirements. Okay, so some workflows, some automations are already available in the Salesforce. Some they can directly drag and drop it, and some for implementing few functionality we require. Uh, Apex as a programming language which is similar to Java. So, like in some organizations, the testers will also write the Apex test classes, which helps in unit testing of this uh, Salesforce. So you can also do the integrate unit testing as a tester if you are interested. For that, you will be using Apex classes. So, clear. Like any questions till here?
No, I'm good as of now.
Okay, sure. Okay, let's create a new account. Hmm, Just checking a lot of time.
Mhm.
Look at an email. Let me check. So, as a part of this course, we will be talking about the following things like what is a CRM about? What we already discussed. What is Salesforce testing? Why do we require it? That we'll talk about it later. And the database modeling. So as we will be like we don't have any separate database for Salesforce actually here. We will be having objects. Okay, right? Standard objects, custom objects. So how can we create those standard objects and how can we create the custom objects? So what are the fields, records? We'll be discussing everything and we will be having apps and tabs under the Salesforce. Like what are the different types of tabs and how each object will be assigned will be mentioned under this topic and relationships. So like in Salesforce we will be having majorly four types of relationships. One is master detail lookup and self relationship and many to many relationship. So other than these, we do have two other relationships. One is external lookup and indirect lookup. So we'll be talking about how this can be created. And so we will be also having different types of page layouts. Uh, how can we create those page layouts? Okay, so like the pages will be already available in the Salesforce. Based upon our requirement, we will be adding or deleting those fields so that we can discuss it. And some fields will be available on the UI, whereas some will not be available on the UI. So how to check those data if we don't have this if we don't have those fields on the UIs. So that will be discussed here as a part of this controlling fields or independent fields. We'll be discussing about and so in Salesforce, we will be having Salesforce admin. Okay. So Salesforce admin like will be responsible for the assigning the roles, profiles, assigning the permissions to the uh, variety of users of the Salesforce. Like you will be having variety of users, like the managers, the supervisors, the agents. So the control will be done by the help of the uh, Salesforce admin. So they will be recruiting the Salesforce admins also separately. And the security model. So how the uh, user management is done, what are roles and profiles, how to create the users permission set, and organize OWD organization while defaults. So everything will be discussed under this SFDC security model and the different types of workflows. So how to create a email alert, how to create a task, how to update a field, and how we will be using triggers will be explained here under this workflows concept. And we will be so having some kind of formula fields in Salesforce and validation rules that also will be discussing. And we'll be having reports and dashboards. So custom reports already available and the default reports will be always available and you can customize your dashboards and reports as per the requirements. And at the end, we will be discussing about a sample project with any one of the clouds like Sales or Service Cloud and how we will be using them in the real time with respect to our role. And you already know, right? Software testing fundamentals. I think this is we don't require to discuss them, but we'll be discussing about uh, how we will be using the Salesforce in a real time and what are the techniques we'll be following. So, what type of software development life cycle you are using, Agile or any other life cycle you are using?
Yeah, in current organization, we are following 𝐸. In my previous project, that is hybrid.
Okay. So, generally, like Salesforce will be having program increments, the projects which are using Salesforce. Uh, if you take, do you have any idea about program increment, PI?
No.
So for each PI, they will be having a release. Okay. So let's say you have some thousand of requirements. Okay, thousand requirements. These thousand requirements will be divided to the PIs. Okay. So let's say uh, I have divided for four PIs. Each PI will consist of 250 requirements. So this PI will be divided into the sprints. So some PIs will have only 2 sprints, some PI will have 4 sprints, or some PIs will have 5 sprints. So after completion of the PI, we will be having the release. Okay. So after completion of this, every after completion of every sprint, you will be doing the regression. But after completion of the PI, before going to the release, also you need to do a kind of a regression testing. And then we will be giving the release to the client. Okay, and generally, you know, right? We'll be having 2 to 3 weeks of sprints based upon me. 2 to 3 weeks of the sprints we will be having generally. These are the default or ideal sizes of the sprints we'll be following in real time as well. As my current organization follows a 3 week sprint. How about you? What is your sprint size?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay. And apart from that, we will be performing these types of testing. So we'll be discussing about each one and how the test planning process takes place will be also discussed. And for like the project management and the defect management, some organizations will use same tools, whereas some organizations will be using different tools. So like we can go with the help of Jira for defect management, test management, and as well as project management. Similarly, some organizations, they will maintain version 1 for project management and ALM for defect management. It will vary from organization to organization. So that also we'll be discussing as a part of this. And we'll be also discussing about the database testing. So here, we will be using SOSL or SOQL. Okay, those two are these languages. Document like a Salesforce default languages for the querying the data. So SOQL stands for like sorry. Yeah. So Salesforce object query language. Okay, so where the querying and the basic syntaxes will be similar to this normal SQL, but here, apart from the tables, we will be using the objects like opportunity, outreaches, or leads, or cases based upon the variety of objects you have on the Salesforce. So that we'll be discussing here. This is about the SQL concepts. And coming to the automation testing. So here we are using Selenium. So as Selenium supports a variety of programming languages, but the most in-demand programming languages is Java. So we'll be learning about the core Java concepts. So the basic understanding which we require for implementing our programs using Java on Selenium. And so the current version of the Selenium is 4. Selenium 4.24 is the latest version. And we have the
Nowadays, asking, actually, most of the organizations are already moved to the Playwright.
As far of my knowledge, not Playwright. Means most of the organizations are going with Selenium only, but these Salesforce required organizations also are using Selenium. I have seen like people are asking in the market also. I have seen like they are looking for Selenium with different types of frameworks. Although there are few organizations which are using Playwright, Cypress as well, and few organizations are also using no-code automation tools like SLQ. Like Wells Fargo is using Salesforce with SLQ for automation, and uh, but I have given few of the interviews in past a couple of weeks ago, and those people are looking for Selenium with Java only, or Selenium with any other types of programming language. Okay, that you can discuss what type of automation tool you want as a part of this course. You can discuss with the team. Okay,
Sure.
sure. Okay, so as a part of this Selenium, we'll be discussing the basics of the Selenium and variety of frameworks we can follow, like keyword-driven, data-driven, along with page object model, and some third-party frameworks like TestNG, and how to implement the hybrid framework. Everything will be discussed as a part of this course. Okay, so this is a basic, a briefing about it. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Actually, I'm looking, I'm mainly concentrating only on the Salesforce. So it's a SaaS product. So I just want to have the knowledge on the like navigation and all,
Hmm.
because that needs experience and little knowledge also.
Okay, and what type of cloud you are morely you want mostly, or you want the multiple clouds knowledge as well?
Yeah, multiple clouds knowledge on.
Okay.
So in Salesforce, is it more like manual testing or more like automation, or it's how it would be like?
Some organizations will have only the functional testing. Okay, they don't want automation team to do it because sometimes they don't have like short-term projects some organizations will be having, right? So
Mm-hmm.
there they won't have the bandwidth or they don't have the requirement to
Mm-hmm.
uh, use these sales like to want or to implement this automation. So in such cases, mostly they will look for automation, but there will be some kind of large scale projects where they requires automation. So because their requirements will keeps on changing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it depends on organization to organization. So in one of the organization I work, they have only the functional testing part for all the projects they are working. Okay. Whereas in other organization they have separate team for automation. They will recruit people separately for manual and for automation.
Got it. Mhm. So as per my understanding, it's mostly into manual.
Yes, mostly into manual. And if you see, if you want to uh, like if you uh, like if you want to switch to like because some of the workflows are already automated in the Salesforce. They don't, most of the organization will not look for the automation, but nowadays every team is looking for the automation perspective. So like if your project does not need automation as well, if you have the skills on it, so that will be added advantage for your profile only.
Got it. Mhm.
Yeah. So is this classic console.
What is classic view versus a standard view?
Standard will have only the standard objects in your application, whereas classic will be like you will be having any idea about the lightning components in Salesforce?
Yes.
Yeah. So like just a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So I can
standard uses, yeah. So the UI will be different when compared to the classic, and you will be having Salesforce Classic and Salesforce Lightning. Two types of things will be available. So the Salesforce Classic was little outdated. The UI will be old one, whereas Lightning is the modern one, which will be visually more attractive. And features also, like Salesforce Classic will not have much features when compared to the Lightning. And uh, the basically it is about the look and feel and the uh, reporting. So you will be having some kind of analytical features in reporting as well. And coming to the access, only the standard users, means only the paid users will be able to access the Salesforce Lightning experience. So
Okay.
this is called as Salesforce. If you see here, it is showing the variety of clouds available. So this is Sales
That
Cloud.
I
Here
am not getting actually. The left now which you are seeing that I am not getting.
you are not able to see it.
Yeah, the left one in my account. You have home, contacts, account, sales, service, outreach, commerce, and you, yeah, that one. That part I'm not able to see for my account.
What you are able to see it over there?
I could see the app launcher.
Yeah, in the app launcher, why I'm not getting, I should see that app launcher as well. That is what I'm also checking. If you see the app launcher, is there any possibility to share your screen if you are connected on your laptop? Let me stop this sharing.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it. You can share your screen.
So this is how I'm seeing my screen.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Under your app launcher,
App launcher is
uh,
here.
okay. So you can see the variety of clouds available. So if you want to work on this Sales Cloud, you need to choose this Sales Console. If you want to use Sales Cloud, you need to use Sales Console. Whereas if you are using Salesforce Service Cloud, you require Service Console. So if you click on Service Console, can you click on Service Console once?
This one?
No, no, no. Below the last one. No, no, no. Click on the app launcher again. Yeah. Select search for Service Console. Yeah. So you can maximize this. You have the drop down beside cases. Okay, let me check this one. So these are the variety of standard objects we have under this default standard objects. Based upon the customer requirements, they can add or remove the standard objects. Okay.
Okay. Why it is
So
in the down? Why not it's in the like a tab view, like a horizontal view?
this is the actual functionality where the real time people will be using. So it will, like, the UI will be not more compatible, right, if it is in the tab view. This is the more flexible view. Based upon the thing, they can change. They can choose it, right? So if I want to see the accounts, I can see the only the accounts available. So there are no recently seen accounts. So these are called as list views. Okay, so these are standard list views. Based upon the data you are available, you will be able to see it. Okay, whereas you can also create your customize your list views. For example, they want to choose a custom account based upon a given type here. Okay, so accounts with customer direct, accounts with only customer channel. So like that, they can create their own list views available.
Got it.
Similarly, you should have the cases as well here. Cases.
I didn't select those, I think.
Yeah, you have cases here. So the main thing in the service cloud will work around the cases. So how this work like is, for example, I am a agent. I will try to interact with my people, like the customer service agent. So there will be a kind of chatbot or something. So when I enter a message in the chatbot, automatically the virtual assistant will talk, will respond. So if it is anything which should be transferred to the customer service agent, for example, I want to talk to my customer service agent. So based upon my type of thing, like for example, I'm using for an auto insurance. Okay, auto insurance will be having for two-wheeler and four-wheeler. So based upon these are called as LOBs, we can say line of business. So in Salesforce, we'll be having LOB, line of business. So based upon the type of LOB, so if any customer service agent is online, my chat should be transferred to that agent. So whenever I will be transferred to that agent, this case will be created here. And based upon my importance of the incident or something, the priority will be given to the case, whether it is high, medium, low. And whenever a new case is created, it will be in the new status. Okay, so case number will have the unique ID.
Got it.
Okay, you can see the details of the case here. And based upon their activities, it will be moved to the different stages. If you can see, here you have the status option here. Okay, so status. Here you have only the 3 stages, but you will be having variety of statuses based upon the customer requirement. Okay, so if they are working, if it is whenever a case, high priority case is not resolved in a given period of time, so they will be giving some period of time. So it should be resolved in 24 hours or 36 hours based upon the type of organization. So if it is not resolved in that particular period of time, it will be moved to the escalated stage.
Okay.
Okay, and you will be having the contacts objects. So contact and account objects will be tagged to this case. Okay, if you see case details, you have contact details, you have. And for example, for the same customer, if you have multiple cases, those will also be available here. You can see them. Okay, so this is a case UI of the application will look like. So they can add or remove the fields based upon your requirement.
Got it.
And everything will work around this case object. Okay, and if you have any incidents, okay, the incidents is if you have any high priority incidents will be created here, but that is not a major thing here. Major objects, channel objects will be using as a part of this sales cloud, service cloud or cases contacts, accounts, reports, dashboard.
So in real time, we will work only on one cloud. Is my understanding right? Or we need to work on
Yes.
one?
No,
Okay.
no, no. For example, if you have, even if your organization is using multiple clouds, they will recruit separate QS for each cloud. So, for example, if in my organization or in my project, we also have Sales Cloud and Service Cloud. They have separate team for Service and separate team for Sales Cloud.
Got it.
But if you have the knowledge, you can apply for multiple organizations where there you will be giving the more preference.
Got it.
Okay. So this is about the Sales Cloud. And if you want to see this Sales Cloud, so I talked about this Sales Service Cloud now. So now it is about this Service Cloud. Sorry, Sales Cloud. The Sales Cloud major thing, the workflow will be happening like this. First, a campaign object is created here. Okay.
Okay.
So I will give you a real-time scenario where there was an organization, there was an healthcare provider organization. Okay. So that organization will be having customers who already renewed with them. Okay, who are already a members with them. So let's say their renewal or their membership will be ending on this we can say now we are in November 10th. Let's say November 15th we are. Their membership is ending on December 30th. They need to renew. So in order to retain those customers, so before 45 days, they will be creating a campaign. Let's say before 45 days, they have created a campaign. In that campaign, all the members, let us so what are the different standard objects we have here? Campaigns, opportunities, and you should be able to see outreaches as well here. Okay. Okay. Can you open a notepad?
Yeah. Yeah, I have opened it. Are you able to access it?
Yes, I'm able to access it. So, for example, I have created a campaign for the month of January. Okay. So why? Because like my renewal end date is December 31st, and from 1st of January they are not able to access our application. So they are not the members. So to retain them, so I'm creating a campaign. So let's say for every month the campaign will be created before 45 days. So in this campaign, I will be tagging this campaign to opportunities and outreaches. So for example, I have 4 members in a family. So for these 4 members, 4 opportunities will be created under Salesforce and 1 outreach will be created for head of the household. Outreach will be created for head of the household. So these are interlinked by
Got it.
using the account number. Okay. So what they will do now? They will be doing they will be sending the emails. Okay. And they will be sending the SMS alerts, and the sales representatives will be calling the they should not call all the members. They should call only the head of the household, and the communication also will be sent to the only head of the household. So this process will take place, and if they are interested with us, they will renew it. If they are not interested with us, they will not renew it. Okay. So
Okay.
this process, the entire process will take place as a part of this Sales Cloud application. So what is this advantage here is, so the customer service agents, for example, if you are hiring the customer service agents from other organization, so you can use the community portal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Community portal will be accessed by the other organization. Okay. And that data will be uploaded to our Salesforce Sales Cloud. What they are doing, we can track it out. And for doing the calls, if your organization have your own customer service team, they can integrate with some third party apps. Okay, for doing the calls, etc. They will be having some third party apps. Like if you have idea, you will be having Twilio or Softphone. So that things can be integrated with us. And we for scheduling the appointments also, you can use MuleSoft application, where that application can be integrated with our Salesforce, and the appointments can be scheduled. So these are the some advantages. You can easily integrate with some third-party applications, and you can do it. And that is why integration testing is very important as a part of our Salesforce application.
Okay.
So Salesforce testing also involves all the types of testing you are following as your regular practice. But the thing here is, you will be having some standard functionality already available in the Salesforce. If you are aware of it, you will be you can do your testing very with all the knowledge. So if you are having the functional knowledge only as a QA, functional knowledge of your application is very important, right? So if you
Yes.
have the sound knowledge of your functionality only, you can come up with variety of defects in the applications or variety of flaws in the applications. So that is the reason people are looking for the candidates who have the knowledge in the Salesforce. Okay. So
Okay.
uh, Salesforce provides you with a trailhead application where you can learn your variety of topics. You can, if you have the idea about the trailhead, you will be having the quizzes available. And Salesforce also provides a variety of certifications for developers and the consultants as well. You can, uh, if you want, you can take those certifications as well. And if you go to the official website of the Salesforce, you can see variety of tools provided by them. If you can see Tableau, you can see MuleSoft. So these are also will be integrated with the Salesforce, and those certifications are also very helpful. And coming to the pay scale, etc., and the opportunities. So currently, Salesforce has very high demand, and you, as a QA, we are also even paid equal to the Salesforce developers. And
Okay.
why? Because the people are using Salesforce is because 80% of the thing is already available. They need to do only 20% of the customization to achieve what they want. And if your consultants are already available of the Salesforce, their work also will be very easy. So that is the reason. Like Salesforce is very one of the demand technology, and as you already said, it's a software as a service, and it's a cloud-based project. Now everything is over the cloud, and every organization is interested in using the cloud as well.
Got it.
And you can also integrate with the other clouds like AWS or Azure DevOps based upon your requirement.
Okay.
Okay, so this is some briefing about the tool and the types of testing. If you have anything, you can ask.
So what is the course duration and what is the timing? So because you are also working, right? So what's your available
Right.
hours?
What are your flexible timings so that we can fix it?
Uh, Morning hours would be better. So how that will
Morning.
be?
At what time morning?
Uh, yeah, Anytime would be fine for me. It
Like
depends.
post lunch, sorry, pre-lunch, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I can fix around 9 to 10 will work, right? 9 to 10 or 8
Yeah,
to
that's
9, which will.
because evening we have stand-ups and all, right?
Mhm. Yeah. Uh, okay, that's fine. 8 to 9 or 9 to 10 also will be fine for me. I will update the team and they will update you. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, anything else? Duration, like it will take around 45 to 60 days because you are always aware, you already aware of the software testing. Maybe I can close in 45 days.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you taking any weekend classes or only weekdays?
Mm. Currently, we'll have only weekday classes, but
Okay.
if you want, we can also plan for it.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I stop sharing?
Yeah, you can stop share, please. Yeah. Anything else, Vinodna?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. I'm also good from my side. Yeah. Thanks for connecting.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Team
your
will
time.
get back to you. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye. Hi, Shravani. Hello.